Hey guys, so just watched Teen Wolf and I gotta say, I feel like I keep saying every week that it keeps getting more and more intense, but it does, and while it's getting more intense, things are also coming into conclusion. Okay, so I was wrong. Peter's not the benefactor, even though I thought he was. Um, Meredith is apparently, which is a big plot twist considering you're like, oh, she's dead, she's being, used, and then she died. She's being used by both the Martins. But I guess this is her way of getting back at them, and I don't know why she wants all the other supernatural creatures to die. Maybe, I guess she wants them to feel the pain she suffers since she's been in Eichenhaus because of what she is. Who knows? I am wondering if she's the one who stole the money, though, or if she had someone else do it. But anyways, that's a big plot twist that I wasn't expecting. But good to know that it's not Lydia's grandmother who's the benefactor. Although that means she's really is dead, which is kind of sad. Oh, maybe. Maybe she's not. Maybe she faked her death like apparently Meredith did. But yay! For Parrish, since he was there saving everyone and stuff at the end, I'm kind of wondering what he is, but it's something that's like resistant to fire, and because he didn't, besides his clothes, he didn't burn at all. He didn't have any burn marks. He was just covered in ash. And I think someone mentioned he was like a flame salamander, which is a possibility. Just something flame resistant. I'm not big on mythical creatures, so I don't know off the top of my head. But a flame salamander sounds interesting. What else was there? More money problems. Styles was having an argument with his dad about it when his dad got shot, 'cause now they have to pay hospital bills. Yay! And then Scott was thinking about it too, and he still has the money under the bed. They can do something with it. I don't know. Not give it back to Peter, because he doesn't deserve it, even though it is his money. Jumping around, Derek actually want to fight, and all he had to do was lose all his powers. Which is really sad. But he seems to be kind of transitioning into it not well, but just transitioning into it, and Brayden's probably helping too. And I like the fact that although Liam's friend has no idea what's going on, he still really wants to help, and he heard that Scott was saying it's the music is making us act drunk, and so he did something about it, and it helped. But we now know who created the Deadpool, and who the benefactor is, and just everything's coming into conclusion. But now that Meredith confronts them, I'm pretty sure they're probably not going to kill her. But at the same time, we're coming close to the end of this, at least the mid-season, because this was episode 9, I believe. Yes, I believe this was episode 9, and so that means we only have 3 more episodes until the mid-season. So either they're going to leave us off of a cliff... sorry, I keep getting hair in my face. Either they're going to leave us off of a cliffhanger, or they're going to conclude this Deadpool in some way. And then we'll still have to deal with Kate, and we still have to deal with Peter, because they're still there. But yeah, so we still have to figure out what Parrish is. And Kira's still missing as well. And so I know she comes back, but they've got 3 episodes for something to happen. But like I said, a lot of intensity and a lot of plot twists and concluding and stuff. But all in all, I feel like while there was like a lot of stuff going on in this episode, it was like just kind of like what I'm doing. It kind of jumped from place to place, and it had content, but like not a lot of it. I mean, we found out that Parrish is something that's resistant to fire. He found out that, there are other things out there that aren't just psychics. We've talked about Lydia's grandmother, I'm just summarizing now, just to let you know, because I don't have a lot to talk about, and there wasn't, besides the stuff I already did, and there wasn't a lot to talk about. Oh yeah, but found out about Lydia's grandmother, and how she was murdered, and there are other people murdered, by this dude that I don't even remember his name anymore, Brunsky, I think his name was, and how big of a jackass he is. But I found out about her grandmother, that her grandmother was also a banshee, and that she kind of probably not figured out she was a banshee, but she came into her powers by predicting her girlfriend's or lover's death, whatever their relationship was at the time, which is really depressing and sad. Just that's Teen Wolf in a nutshell. Depressing, sad, with some action pack in there and occasional comedy, but getting to more just depression, sadness, and violence. Yay. And death. Which goes along with the depression and the sadness. Sorry, back on track. Lydia's grandmother, that Brunsky was killing them. Meredith's the benefactor. I don't think anyone was thinking about that, because Jeff and everyone else threw us off by killing her off, technically, sort of. Oh yeah, Derek's not on the list anymore either, because he's not a supernatural creature anymore, which I guess means he's just not worth it. I don't know. But he's not on there anymore, and the money instead went to Liam, who's now worth a lot more money. Liam's having problems just, I guess, dealing with everything, which, is hard, considering in the last couple of days he's turned into a werewolf, been almost killed a couple of times, and come really close to death, and he's just not adjusting well, which makes a lot of sense. It's just a lot to throw at yourself. Some people deal with it differently. What else was there? Not a lot. Just the fact that there's just a lot of people trying to kill everyone. Also, I feel like one of the things is that how people are getting access to it is like with the printers. They're showing the printers just printing out the death pool, and so just random people are getting it, and I don't know if there were instructions or something at the bottom, but people who were full of greed or just curiosity or really badly want money, which I guess is greed, are just going to try this. The only problem is they're not going to know, they don't really know why, and unless they're in the supernatural, world or whatever, so they're just killing these people, and it's really sad. But I mean, people do crazier things for money, and I feel like that's an overall lesson that just the world is really poor. Or most of it is. Anyways, sorry. Keep saying anyways. The only last thing I think I want to mention, because I think I summarized everything. Attempted murder, Lydia's grandmother. Overall, most important point, Meredith is the benefactor. Really big surprise there, no, I mean, really, I was not expecting that. And then, apparently, Chris is missing. Chris Argent's missing. That's the only other thing I wanted to mention. Because he was there last episode, wasn't he? No. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was. So, just, he's doing something. He'll come back. But, yeah, that's it. So, overall, intense episode, big conclusion of who the benefactor is, and just a lot more to come, and got 3 episodes for a lot more to come. But it was good, and I'm excited to see what's going on next. But I liked it. It's not one of my favorites just because it just means sad things are going to happen and bad things. But yeah, those aren't my favorite. But that's because I miss the sad things. I miss the happy times. But it's gonna be a long time for that to happen if it ever happens. But yeah, sorry, getting distracted and rambling. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, bye.